Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Capt Firoze Pasha, the pilot at one of the best ports in India. Um, this is a small information and educational video for all the pilot colleagues in India and abroad, all the students in the Maritime University in India and abroad, all the masters and the marina sailing. Just an introduction of the PPU equipment that we use, which is coming from Trelleborg. This is quite a very handy and very small size, lightweight, simplified equipment. First we go with the technical detail. I have used personally this equipment while bringing this particular bulk carrier inward and also taking her outward, and I saw the accuracy of this equipment with the application here, and that's the reason that I would like to make this video for all the people, all for working as a pilot, that how useful and how accurate this equipment is. First we go with the technical details of the accuracy part. The rate of turn accuracy in the AIS mode is less than half a degree in 2 minutes initialization mode. The rate on turn stability is less than 1 degree, which is very good. The settling time of AIS mode is 1 to 2 minutes. Of course, it could be shorter, but normally in all equipment it takes this much of time. If the equipment is connected only in the GPS standalone mode, only with the AIS feed, then the position accuracy will be 5 meters in root mean square values. And if it is connected with any other service provider, for example, European geostationary navigation overlay service, or the GPS aided geo-augmented navigation, or the Japanese satellite-based augmented system, then the accuracy of this particular equipment will be just 3 meters. Speed accuracy is plus and minus 0.1 knot, which is quite very good. And then they have the range of temperature that it can operate from minus 20 to plus 50 degrees centigrade. The battery capacity of this particular equipment is 18 hours, and the charging time from low bat is to full bat is around 6 hours. The battery lifetime is between 3 to 5 years as per the manufacturer's information here, and the size is just less than my palm. It's 25 centimeter by it's just 100 mm, and the weight is very heavy, very light, is 330 grams. Then it comes with the cable, the gray cable, which gets connected to the AIS feed of the vessel. This is the AIS of the vessel, and then this is the battery charging, the internal battery charging, which comes with this plug here. Fine. Then we quickly go to various functions. So this is the equipment which gives the information to the application, and this application is coming from Safe Pilot. So you need to download Safe Pilot in the iPad, and this application is only available in iOS system because of the security consideration. It is not for the Android. Once it is downloaded and proper let's say approval is taken from the chart provider, then the system works in this way. We go quickly to all the menus here. In the left hand side we get the information about the GPS details, about the mode, the HDOPs, the satellites, the GPS age, and all other information which is coming. Beside that, it also gives information about here that what kind of this is called cat rod, the ROT indicator, and the information which is sent to the Safe Pilot. If it is steady blue, then the GPS AS position is okay, which is showing right here. Then showing flash blue, no GPS AS position, and state, that means fully charged. And it is if it is flashing red, then low battery. Slow flashing red is charging, and if we have simultaneous green flash, that means 2 cat rod is connected here. After that we go to the system setting here. Once we put the system setting, we have first about the version of this software and all the other data that you can contact, or you have the support information here. So again, this full equipment is coming from Trelleborg, Sweden, so quite reliable. Then we go to the display here. In the display, you get all the basic chart function that you have layers. You can call for basic, standards, or full. I cannot see customize here, so either it is standard or full, which is system set here. Zone of confidence and correct sounding, ENC sounding. All this information, of course, it is important for the navigation and for the route planning, but for the pilotage perspective, the layers are correctly shown over here. Then we go to the motion. Here comes the information for the pilots here. The speed vector length we can very fast and quickly increase or decrease here. Then the interval we can increase and decrease here. Then one good function is docking speed limit. So we can set docking speed limit. Here we have set 0.2 knots here and the limit distance of 1 meter. So if the ship is going beyond this limit, of course it will generate an alert and alarm. Beside that, it will show distance to other vessel and show distance to chart features. I don't know about the accuracy of this particular thing, but when it says that the GPS standard accuracy is 5 meters, so I estimate that the accuracy of the distances will be almost same, plus and minus 5 meters RMS value. Then we go quickly on the after the setting. This is the context bar. In the context bar, you have the vessel, the particular of the vessel. So when the pilot brings this particular equipment and the iPad with him, he can just plug it to the AIS of the vessel, which is a universal AIS plug. And all this information is sourced directly from the AIS. So you don't have to do any settings in your equipment if the pilots are being given this kind of equipment and the PPU to come on board the vessel. Yes, then there is some offsets are there. So offsets are also coming right from the ship AIS. Then we go to the context bar. In the context bar, I will quickly go to the docking mode here. So this is the docking mode here. Okay, so I go back here. Okay, here. So we continue. So this is the docking mode here, and if I click here, then we get the heading, then we get the ROT, you can see, then the lateral speed, the forward and aft, and also the speed ahead and astern. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe it will be a good idea for this particular manufacturer to give some more information about the wind and the current here. So that's very quite important, because then we will have a rough estimate of the vector or a speed vector indicator, so that we know the COG of the vessel. Then we go back here. Then in the main menu, we can get the speed over ground, we get the ROT, we get the heading and the COG here. And on the side, we get all the menus which are coming from the context menu here. You can get distances here. Now, when we was bringing the ship here, it was really giving very accurate distances here. And the best part was the reliability, that the distances were not jumping. In other equipment which I have used previously, the system is not stabilized much. So you get very different information in a very small of time without any accuracy. But this particular equipment was quite very reliable. Yeah, so this was a small video about the Trelleborg Catrot, this version 4, coupled with the Safe Pilot application in the iPad. And I'm sure that all the pilots who are watching this video in India and abroad, and all the marine operation officials of the port, major or minor in India, it's very important to embrace the new technology, to have this kind of equipment for every single pilot, even if it is one single captive berth or a small port or a major port, so that the pilot can have a very good decision making on the basis of the physical reality, what he sees outside, practical outside, and having coupled with the information what he is getting, the gadget. And in my experience, it's with the technology is so refined nowadays that it has to be a combination of both the practical seeing outside with the situational awareness of the pilot and the getting data from the information source like this PPU equipment and this the Safe Pilot let's say application to make a good decision, judgment making, and having a safe docking and undocking. Yeah, thank you very much for listening to me on this video, and I'm sure I will get some more information for the other PPUs and other like this. Yeah, this is Captain Firoze Pasha. Thank you very much.